Hello everyone and welcome to my latest video where today I give a quick reaction to some movie news. It was announced, I believe, yesterday or the day before, sometime recently, that Fantastic Beasts 3 has officially got a title, and it also has changed the release date. The title of the third Fantastic Beasts movie is The Secrets of Dumbledore. And once again, it's directed by David Yates, and the movie is now set to release in April 2022, which is amazing. It was initially scheduled for July 2022. I think because they didn't really know at the time what the state of the world would be in terms of the coronavirus, and also they had to switch out Johnny Depp because of Johnny Depp's personal issues. So obviously Grindelwald is now being played by Mads Mikkelsen, as we know. So in terms of my thoughts on the title, I think it's fine. It's kind of what I expected, to be honest. I kind of expected something like this, you know, certainly something with the name Dumbledore in it. I mean, the second movie was called The Crimes of Grindelwald, so I kind of expected this one to be kind of the opposite. I mean, in terms of my opinion on the first two movies, I mean, I'll just quickly go over. I mean, the first one, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, I think is the better of the two. I think it's a lot of fun. It has some tonal whiplash, but it's generally a fun movie, and it's harmless on its own, but it also is a decent start to what would be a 5-part series. The Crimes of Grindelwald, however, it's not terrible, but it's not great. I feel like there was too much going on, too many characters going to Paris for too many different reasons, and the story, it didn't really seem to go anywhere. Some of the twists were kind of questionable, to be honest. But I'm still intrigued with the series. I'm still willing to give it a chance. You know, I'm still willing to follow it, and I'm a big Harry Potter fan. And you know, I don't hate the second movie, but it is dull. It's quite boring, and I just hope we get a more exciting movie with The Secrets of Dumbledore. And I think this would be a good one, because we're going to delve into more of the backstory of the Dumbledores, which, you know, if the title's anything to go by, I mean, technically in the Deathly Hallows book, they go into some of the Dumbledore backstory, but it wasn't really fleshed out. In the movie, the Deathly Hallows Part 2, they didn't really go into the Dumbledore story very much when they met Aberforth, which is a shame, but obviously they were saving it for this. So, I mean, you know, I'm not hugely invested in Fantastic Beasts, but I'm willing to support the movies. There's another 2 more to go after this, so we'll see. Sort of, we're at the middle of the series now with this third one, so, and it's actually not going to be that long to wait. We're in September now, so, and we're actually nearly at the end of September, so we don't actually have too long to go. We've only got to wait till April, so yeah, Easter will be a very Potter-filled time. It'll be nice to, you know, go back to the Wizarding World and enjoy it, especially after it's been. By the time it comes out, it would have been almost a 4-year gap between The Crimes of Grindelwald and this one. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't know what else to say. It's that's all I've got to say. I mean, the title's fine. You know, it is what it is. It's not a groundbreaking title, but I mean, I'm sure it works for what the movie is. And now we have 3 movies. Oh, okay. Hello, Harry. 8 years after the Crimes of Grindelwald, Dumbledore sends Newt and his army to on a dangerous mission to presumably destroy the Blood Patch. Oh yes, yeah, that's probably where what's gonna happen. Yeah, I think you're right. That's probably where it will pick up. I mean, the Crimes of Grindelwald was almost like a filler movie. It was just kind of setting things up for what is to come later. So in that sense, it probably felt a bit overstretched, but there were cool things in it. Like I liked seeing some of the things in the Crimes of Grindelwald, but it did feel at points the film was like a journey to where it didn't really know where it was going, or it kind of did, but it had to do everything. It was a very exposition heavy film, and it felt bogged down by all the subplots and all the characters, and it didn't flow. It sort of dragged for me, but that's just my opinion. You know, I thought the opening was great. I love the opening of Crimes of Grindelwald, and it's a really entertaining opening. But I just felt the first movie was just so much more fun, and it wasn't quite as depressing as The Crimes of Grindelwald. Hopefully, this third one is going to be a bit more magical. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they're obviously, you know, telling quite a dark story. I mean, obviously the fifth movie is going to be the most epic with that final duel. I mean, this is all building up to Grindelwald and Dumbledore's duel, I'm assuming. So yeah, and obviously this year is a special year for Potter fans anyway, because it's the 20th anniversary of the Philosopher's Stone coming up very, very soon, or Sorcerer's Stone for you Americans. Yeah, so I mean, that's my sort of thoughts on Fantastic Beasts 3. I'm looking forward to seeing where it is going to go. The ending of film 2 definitely leaves a lot of questions to be answered, and I hope that the Secrets of Dumbledore actually tell us what those secrets are. Because I feel with the second movie, like, I mean, why is it called The Crimes of Grindelwald? Presumably it's because he's trying to manipulate Credence and lure him to you know, on his side. I mean, presumably, or because he knows who he is. I'm assuming that's why. I mean, but The Crimes of Grindelwald? I don't know what the crimes are, but I'm assuming it refers to that. So hopefully this title makes a bit more, you know, narrative sense. Obviously, the first movie being called Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is a fairly obvious title, and that works just fine. I think it has potential to be a great series. It has potential. Yeah. I mean, it is. I just hope it's not too overstretched at 5 movies. I mean, the Harry Potter saga is 8 films and 7 books. But yeah, and I mean, the world is so rich. I mean, okay, you know, you can say what you like about J.K. Rowling as a person now, and I know that some people are a little bit upset with her, certainly with some of the stuff she said. And I won't deny that I was unhappy with the way she said things. I mean, if that's her view on that subject, I shall not name the subject, but if that's her opinion, it's fine. But she shouldn't have blurted it out on social media. She should have just kept it to herself, because it was the wrong approach. And I just hope that, I mean, they've spent a bit more time, I think, on this one. They were going to release this movie this year, but obviously they had to delay it because of COVID. And also, I think they wanted to get the script right, because everybody, or most people, apart from my good friend Harry here in the chat, weren't fans of The Crimes of Grindelwald. I kind of thought it was good on first viewing, but it's gone down in my opinion. Like, I just think it's all right. Like, I'd say it's passable. Like, there's good things in it, but I would only watch it if I'm watching the entire series. And I think it's a bit of a timekeeper. So I think with film 3, The Secrets of Dumbledore, I would hope that they are in a much better position now. Obviously, the COVID situation is changing and is eased, and now bigger movies are coming out. We've got No Time to Die coming in a week. So I guess they feel, okay, it's a good time now to release this movie. I mean, they're going to release The Secrets of Dumbledore in April next year, so that should please a lot of Wizarding World fans. And yeah, I think it's a... Oops, okay. I think it's a good spot, because I don't think many things will be coming out in April. So, I mean, I suppose in a way it is one of my most anticipated movies next year. I'm not quite sure what else is coming out next year. I know there's some Marvel films coming. And obviously there's Pixar have got Turning Red, which I'm really looking forward to. So I'd say the Secrets of Dumbledore is one of my most anticipated films of the year. And yeah, looking forward to it. I hope it's good. And I hope we see more. I mean, obviously, I'm assuming because of the title, we're going to see more of Jude Law as Dumbledore, which I think a lot of people wanted more of him in the second film. So, but never forget, the Fantastic Beasts movies are going to be 5. There's 5 movies. We've had 2 of them. There's still 3 to go. There's going to be plenty more of Jude Law to come. Yeah, I mean, I think Queenie is good. I think she is. She was just manipulated. She turned to Grindelwald because she thought, you know, he was promising her a way for her and Jacob to be together. But I don't think she sees him for what he really is. And Queenie, okay, she isn't the sharpest tool in the box, but she's very sweet. She's a sweet character, and I like her. There's an innocence about her, not necessarily in a childlike way, but she's certainly more naive than some of the other characters. And I think that she, you know, if anything, she proves how devoted she is to Jacob. And he also, you know, he also proves the same to her. But obviously, because he's a muggle or a nomad, he's not allowed to marry her. It's very much like a Romeo and Juliet sort of situation where two people who love each other can't be together. It's sad, really, but yeah. So yeah, I have nothing else really to add to this. So if anyone else has anything they want to say in the live chat, then do so now. In short, if anyone's just joined, yep, I think the title's fine. I think it will work okay. I'm excited that it's coming in April. You know, we don't have to wait as long for it now. So, yeah. Oh, bless you, Harry. Bless you. You're so kind. 50 slices of bonding. Yeah, that will come in 2022. I'm confident that it will. Still got a few more things to film, and I can't wait for that trailer review. I'm really looking forward to that, as well as your Daniel Craig reviews. That's going to be brilliant. Yeah, so in short, I'm still a fan of the Wizarding World. I mean, yeah, I know I've kind of, you know, been very negative about the Crimes of Grindelwald, but you know, I'm willing to give the series a chance, and I'm willing to stick it out to the end, and then I'll judge it as a series, as a 5-piece, you know, as a 5-part epic. So hopefully it'll work, and it will sort of lead into Harry Potter, and then one day there'll be probably be a massive box set with all 13 films, I would assume. And I imagine they'll probably make The Cursed Child as well at a later date. So, yeah, I'm going to sign off now. That's it. So thank you very much for watching this review. What do you think of this title? Please comment down below and let me know. Are you excited for this third movie? And will you be going to the cinema in April 2022 to see The Secrets of Dumbledore? I will. So, and thank you to Harry Thomas for being involved in the live chat. And until next time, I'm Mr. Thomas 11. Thank you for watching. See ya. Bye for now.